Western Spring Television. Ours it is.
Hey, welcome on board to another edition of Morning Spring right here on Western Spring Television. We're glad that you are here with us, starting your day with us. It's Thursday, and like you know what they say, it's Throwback Thursday, throwing it back to all the years that you have been through, the challenges, the pains, the joys. Definitely, you will know that you have every cause to be grateful, and like they say, thank God we do not look like what we have been through. My name is Evelyn Ohiola, and of course, I did not do this alone. Femi Ojo is here.
Good morning.
Good morning,
How do
Femi.
you do?
Good, and you?
Yeah, very well. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, world. Good to be back again doing this at this time with you, and we're very grateful that you are here with us on this program. Morning Spring is it? And Femi and Evelyn, we are here to do what we do, of course, with the support of the backroom guys. On the program, we look at the headlines, major stories from our newspapers, headlines rather, from our major dailies every day. And of course, we then get talking about different issues. We take this quick break. When we return, we take some quick ones from the dailies. Stay with us. All right. As I was kickstart this morning's headlines, it's going to be a very quick one from the Nigerian Tribune. Nigerian Tribune newspaper drama has CFCC Yahya Bello engaged in game of wits. With riders saying ex-governor honored commission summons left without being interrogated from the media aid, and he is not in our custody. He remains a wanted man. EFCC, another seasonal film, movie loading, almost produced and almost being premiered in a very before, as they say it. Police arrest 3 suspected Yoruba Nation agitators in Oshun. SANU, NASU issue 3-week ultimatum and threaten indefinite strike over unpaid foreman salaries. And this one, earth tremor in FCT, and federal government constitutes probe committee. Away from that, amid boycott threats, blame game, Kwara, Sokoto, others ready for Saturday's local government poll. And we are 100% in support of Damagum PDP National Working Committee marking day. Yes, still from the PDP story there, he earmarks 41 billion naira for Ibadan airport upgrade, sets 1-year completion timeline, and suspends implementation of presumptive tax law. That's from Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State. Adeleke, Damagum, Buhari, Adebutu, others witness event. You can see the picture of the gentleman there. And away from that, NAVDAC evacuates flood damaged drugs from Borno market. I think that is good to mop it off, but then to do what is needful, because it's not just about mopping off expired and adulterated drugs or bad drugs. How do you compensate, the sellers, the marketers of these drugs as well? Why CBN cannot accept securitized debt as form of repayment of ways and means. CFC advisory. UI students step up crowdfunding to avoid dropping out. And I saw it yesterday, more like drastic measures must be taken for drastic times. A couple of students came together to say for them not to drop out because of the hike in tuition. 50 million naira is needed, and then they put up, that save our soul message there. As authorities insist payment portal closes tomorrow. I hope they get all the help that they need. Moving on, Edo election, PDP, APC in final showdown. And Urider saying military has presidential mandate to ensure free, credible poll, CDS. I'm not sure it's only presidential mandate. They have a constitutional mandate to do that as well. NSCDC deploys 6,433 operatives. Air Force commences airlift of election materials. Atiku will be tax electorate, INEC, and security agent. And finally, federal government's policy somersault responsible for petrol price war between Dangote and NNPCL. That's coming from Joe Ajero, the NLC president.
All right, from Nigerian Tribune, let's head on to the Punch newspaper at this time. On the Punch newspaper, the big, bold headline that you would find on its front page is about the Edo election. Edo poll, INEC deploys 5,000 beavers, 18,000 ad hoc workers. The rider, APC, LP tackle PDP over Obaseki's 1 billion naira grant to market women. NAF aircraft arrive at Edo with sensitive materials. Of course, the day is drawing near. Just some 2 days to go to the Edo elections. The people are preparing. INEC is preparing. The security agencies are on ground. And the citizens, the residents of Edo State are also preparing to cast their vote to who they consider the best candidate to lead the state in the next 4 years. World Bank to grant Nigeria $1.7 billion loan. This is according to a report. And Lagos State government records 300 domestic violence cases monthly. LASG records 300 domestic violence cases monthly. Private employers paying below 70,000 naira risk jail.
Okay.
This coming from the federal government. Private employers paying below the 70,000 naira minimum wage risk bill.
Right.
Jail rather. This coming from the federal government. But the federal government is also yet to implement the payment of the minimum wage. So,
Yeah.
But then will the private sector be able to work with this? 70,000 naira to the lowest worker working in any private firm. Tinubu may merge MDAs, scrap humanitarian ministry. And PDP NWC members plot Damagum's removal. And Cameroon Dam, states plan emergency shelters. And still on the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning, Yaya Bello, EFCC besieged Kogi Governor's Lodge. That's all on the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning.
And we head straight to The Guardian. The Guardian newspaper. Inflation, low patronage hits online stores, malls amid 200% spike in prices. And I think this is very, very absolutely correct. You see the picture or depiction rather of stores. Big sale, prices of goods rose as much as 200% in the last 1 year as inflation hits 32.15%. A minimum monthly cost of a healthy meal for an adult family of 4 up by over 35% from 122,765 naira in January to 184,000 rather 971 naira by June. And Kogi Poly sacks Randy lecturers as OAUTH removes office beds. Okay, you want to know why? Panorama page 2 of the Guardian has that. Moving on, over 21,000 apply for 7,000 Kwasiek ad hoc jobs. And donations for Borno flood victims hit 11 billion naira. Yeah, it sounds good, but then let it be judiciously dispensed with. Bello remains wanted. EFCC insists lay siege to Kogi government lodge. Interesting drama here playing out because people are saying for the media aid of the former governor, if he was there, provide proof. And EFCC are saying he wasn't with us. He remains wanted. More like this guy come your house. No, he didn't. No come. PDP crisis, Makinde backs embattled Damagum as governors, NWC plan sack, and fierce scarcity, tanker drivers cause traffic chaos on Oshudia Papa Expressway, and Zulum wants emirs against illegal mining, insurgency risk, and CSOs worry over Edo Guba election, condemn INEC's refusal to redeploy wreck. And bottom strip, Makinde approves 41 billion for airport upgrade, defers presumptive tax implementation. And just above that, you can see the picture of some gentlemen, PDP bigwigs at the Battle Damagum, the State House of Assembly Speaker, Honorable Gunjoy, Osun State Governor, Senator Adeleke, former Deputy Governor, Honorable Arapaja, and of course, SM, the way it's called, Sheyi Makinde himself. That will be all from the front page of The Guardian.
And on to The Nation newspaper, Edo 2024. Issues to determine outcome are local. And of course, you can see the photographs of the three candidates that is considered to be, the three candidates to look out for in this particular election: Senator Monday Okpabolo, Asue Godaro, and Olumide Akpata there. And still on The Nation newspaper this morning, PDP governor split over bid to sack party chair. Damagum is stay no longer tenable, says Bala. And still on that particular headline, another writer says, Makinde, I am fully with him.
That's good.
All right. Drama about still continuing in the PDP now. Makinde deliver 41 billion naira Ibadan airport upgrade next year. And you can see the governor there with some bigwigs of the People's Democratic Party. And right beside him is our very own numero uno here, Governor Ademola Adeleke, with his dark sunshades, giving the vibe of what? Of the man from the Living Spring State. Away from that, 80.2 billion naira probe, Yaya Bello, EFCC in hide and seek. With rider, ex-governor shows up at agency's office with Ododo 153 days after. Another rider here says operatives surround governor's lodge. All right, I saw the picture where he was walking, alongside with the governor of Kogi State, Usman Ododo, and it gave the vibe of the former governor and his PA. Because, it's actually raised
but that particular picture that has gone viral now isn't dated, so we don't know when exactly.
Yeah, but, it's really giving the vibe of it's the audacity. 153 days after, you just show up and say, okay, that means you've evaded arrest. I mean, the EFCC was supposed to arrest you at the time, but the
EFCC are saying
the incumbent governor came to whisk you away in what felt like some extraction 3, and you're coming out 153 days after to say, okay, I've spoken to my people, I've spoken to my legal team, I've spoken to stakeholders, and they say, okay, I can
allegedly
now.
He's gone to the EFCC,
but the EFCC are saying
from their own camp.
So we don't know what is what.
We didn't see him.
We don't know what is what, but of course there will be development on the issue.
Oh, the EFCC had different headquarters.
Star clear of Edo election, CDS won troublemakers. Military as presidential mandate to ensure free poll. Nigeria to become leading hub in $7.7 trillion halal global market, says Shatima. Top strip, Abure, those who begged us for tickets now fighting us. Someone will say, Abure, name names. You don't have to talk in parables. Tremor sends fear, panic to Abuja residents. No cause for alarm, government assures. All right. And U.S. agency okays brain aid chip to restore vision. The governor sends diverted palliatives to EFCC, ICPC. Governor sends diverted palliatives to EFCC, ICPC. That will be all from the Nation newspaper this morning. And that's the segment for you, the newspaper review segment. Will go now for a breather. When we return, we'll be speaking to different issues. First is we are going to Edo State. The election for the governorship seat comes up on Saturday, 21st of September 2024, and the tension is high in Edo State. The heartbeat probably might be said to be palpitating right now. But of course, we know that all things will definitely work out fine in the state. Let's go for this breather. When we'll come back, we'll be speaking to a stakeholder in the PDP. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.